Hello guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a shadow build that won't kill you. It's basically a really unique build that I thought of. And I was like, how do I make a build that doesn't kill you, that does a ton amount of sword damage, but also doesn't kill you? Alright, I'll show you what I mean. So today I'm using the new training grounds to show you guys how this works, the sword, and yeah, that's basically how the sword works. Now, we're not going to use a behemoth today. Well, actually, we're going to soon, pretty soon, show you how Tragic Echo works. But we're going to see gameplay of it soon as well, which I'm going to have to create soon by myself. But it's going to be unique. That's all I got to say. It's going to be really cool and unique. Now, as you know, everyone says that hunger is pretty bad, but is it really bad? No, and it really isn't, unless you have other opinions of how to make the sword better, because people don't know how to use it right. Now, the only thing that people find bad about it is when you don't hit it, it takes away health. But when you hit it, you gain health back. But if you have the lantern, the Koshai, you gain massive health back, and you won't do or lose, not do, but you won't lose as much health anymore or lose any health in general. Now, I'm going to show you how to make this. Now, this is actually kind of a unique build that I thought of. That way, you can use it yourself if you want to play with it. I don't mind. It's very nice. Now, the Hunger Sword activates Enter Feast, takes damage over time, but gains significant lifesteal, attack speed, and creates etheric waves with each attack that deals area damage. Now, that's really good, considering that it's a sword. Like, who wouldn't want this? Like, it's really good. I like just the way it sounds, and also the way it does. It's like damage and everything. Now, for more damage, you're gonna need sharpened cell, power cell, which you're gonna need 6. An athletic frenzy cell, artillery cell, which gains a flat amount of lantern on each hit. Which every time I hit, I gain more lantern charge, which is kind of nice. Now Special Feast, you already know what it does. Activates full meter, enters, gains the effect of the Valor Overdrive, 25% damage, and 12% lifesteal. Health is constantly drained. Dashing also grants invulnerability. Now, don't worry about that. I don't dash. I'm pretty sure nobody in their right mind would dash sometimes. So either way, if you dash, you're like, who's gonna get hit on dash? Like, I don't get hit on dash. Like, that's very rare for you to get hit on dash, to be honest. Now, you're gonna need adhesive hilt, so that way you don't get staggered while you're trying to hit him. So that's very important. Next is Tragic Echo, which is upon first death, become a shadow clone and deal 100% damage for 15 seconds. Now, what this does is when you go down, you get up, but not really up. But you'll turn into your shadow version. 15 seconds it will last, and then dies out, and then you'll be dead on the ground. But that's only if you die, and then, like, once you die, you appear as a shadow, basically. But it only lasts for 15 seconds, which is quite nice. Now, sharpened cell power, percent increase in part damage. Same thing, like I said, you guys are going to need 6 for this because, 1, you're going to need 30% more part damage. Plus, you'll gain a lot of parts out of this cell, considering, which after dodge through your next attack deals 100% more part damage. Kind of nice, to be honest. Like, who doesn't want part damage? Now, Nasher, you're gonna need that. You're gonna need tough. You're gonna need bloodless defensive. So that's very important. Important. Whoa, there's a blooper. That's very important. Into this because once you're at half health, you also gain like more health once you're at half, which is quite nice. So what's per se, like I'm below half, and I have permanent lifesteal until I hit back up to half full health, like half. Just only half. It can't go above half, which is kind of disappointing, but also understandable in the long run. Now the next one is the Might of the Stone. You're gonna need Fortress again, which, like, the other one just gives you tough, and this one just gives you Fortress, which only gives you like 40 more shield, which is still quite nice. Like, who doesn't want 40 more shield? Which also goes along with this build, so that way it doesn't take as much health, but you still do damage. Now you're gonna need Iceborne again, which gains way more lifesteal, which you're gonna need 6 anyway. 5 if you can't make 6, at least make 5. At least 5 will be a nice considerate amount, like I did last time and I couldn't make it. Now you're gonna need Fury Greaves for invasive. Now invasive will help you dodge even more, which will be quite nice. See, it increases dodge and vulnerability windows by 21%, which is quite nice. Like, you're gonna need a little bit invasive. Same thing, you're gonna need Iceborne. You're gonna need Iceborne to just half health, more health. Like I said, you guys are gonna need 5 for that, or 6. Either one will do, to be honest, but best 6. Koshai Bloom. Instant 10% of part damage dealt will heal you for 8 seconds. Hold dash in a direction and deal 750 terror damage to nearby enemies upon arrival, which is quite nice. Now you're going to need Energize Cell, increases weapon meter gain rate, which is basically your weapon in general. So every time you hit, you gain more of that ability. But I feel like if you have like 6, I think it will go just insane beyond, which I don't think is the right recommending thing, because you're also going to need Lantern Charge. You're going to need that for this build. Like, if you just have that, I think you're more at greater risk of losing more health than actually gaining health while you do this, which I think only 3 is the best recommendable thing. But if you want to do 6 and mess with the build even more to make it even more overpowered, you can. But I'm just gonna say this: best one, 3. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. Now, we're going to go fight the Nasher again to show you what this build actually does, instead of just using a little test dummy, because I feel like no one's going to believe me of how well this build will work. But I'll show you guys anyway. We're going to do a level 9 Nasher. We're not going to go too insane. Like, I would go insane, but I feel like this video needs to go on, and I need to make new tutorials of, Dauntless. But first things first, if you guys haven't seen the tank build, go check that out. It's very nice, and it's very, very good. That's all I gotta say. It's very good. Kind of as better as this build. I'm gonna say these two are like in the middle of each other, but they're both really, really good when it comes to this. The tank build takes more damage and still does damage in the long run, which does 500 to 700 damage, which is quite nice. But like I said, if you guys want to go check that out, you guys can, and then have both these builds in your hands, which will be both fun and interesting at the same time. I have one tank and also one siphoned, which is pretty both good, but just go check it out if you guys can. Alright, let's get started, guys. So I picked a level 9 Nasher, so we're going to see how well this build goes against it. Like I said, we're not going to do too crazy. We just need to end this thing and see how well it does and how well it survives. Now, I haven't planned on how well this thing takes hits. I did make it a little bit where it's a little bit more resistant to hits, which is quite nice. That's why I added bloodless to it. That way it's a little more resistant. But let's go find this beaver.
Which I'm not going to cut through this video because I actually want you guys to just experience working for it with me. Like, who doesn't? Plus, I'm probably going to find a beaver pretty soon, considering that I'm already searching through half this place already.
Oh wow. Alright, beaver. First time. Look how much damage I'm doing. I'm also doing wound damage, which is quite nice. Oh, that hurt. Like I said, if you don't have health, I gain life steal. Which we don't want right now. We do not want to have health. Alright, please. See how much I barely did damage on that? These parts are dying off. If you guys enjoyed that little fight, please like and subscribe for more daily content like this, for more tutorials, and to be honest, I'll make more insane builds that will be really good for you to actually experience and have a little fun with. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.